Welcome back to another episode. As the green light means we're motion capturing, which means we're good.
Yep. So, but just in case, we had some technical difficulties in the last episode, and I'm expecting that's bad news. So, expecting that to be the case, here's a note: apologize.
Please forgive us.
Alright.
How long can you keep her down there?
Probably until I move.
She'll like bow her head into the ground forever until you move her?
Probably.
Nice.
But I don't want to waste everyone's time to find out. We can do that off camera.
Back to Jedis?
Alright, so...
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about, I mean, it came up one time because my brother was telling me about, like, role-playing games, like Dungeons and Dragons type stuff. There's obviously, like, Star Wars-themed role-playing games.
Uh-huh.
So you can make your Jedis or your bounty hunters or whatever else.
Uh-huh. And
I remember hearing that one of the problems is that, like, everybody wanted to be a Jedi, right?
Of course.
So it was like, so I could be a Jedi.
Or a Sith.
Or I could be someone like Han Solo who just fires a little pew-pew blaster and is completely no match for Darth Vader.
You know, I all want to be Jedi, Sith, or Boba Fett, right?
Yeah, pretty much. So... So here's the thing, though, is that, someone, I think, found out that there was a perfectly good way of fighting Jedi using things like bounty hunters. That you could, like, make Jedis look bad with them, even.
Oh, yeah?
Because if you're using, say, a bounty hunter, you get a flamethrower.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, let's see a Jedi block that with his lightsaber.
He could do a General Grievous.
Oh, you try twirling it really fast?
Yeah,
I don't know,
like a fan blade kind of thing.
That's a little silly, right?
But still legit in D&D.
Yeah, well, maybe. Like, the thing is that you might be able to argue that, right? But, then there's also stuff like chemical weapons, like just drop like a gas grenade or something like that. It's like,
well,
again...
Jedis, they can use, like, the Force push, right?
Oh, jeez,
They could probably, like, push the air away.
Maybe.
If it gets to that.
So, I mean, the thing is that, yeah, it's not like a guaranteed win. But,
if there was, like, some sneak sniper attack in the, what was it? Was it Clone Wars where they first met Boba Fett? No, not Jango Fett.
Yeah, Jango Fett was
where
in
he
episode
sniped.
2.
He sniped the assassin to keep her from telling.
Oh yeah.
Why did he not just aim for the Jedi?
Probably because either it wouldn't have worked. Like,
it was a potent poison.
Yeah, but they have a pretty good like Jedi reflexes, right? Like,
but he didn't notice.
If something was coming at them, though, they might have been like, "What?"
It stabbed her in the neck, and he could have stopped it if that was the case, because he needed that information.
Mm-hmm.
But if he would have noticed it, he would have stopped it to keep the information that he could get, right?
I don't know.
If he had aimed for the Jedi, I mean, he was too focused on some dying assassin trying to get information out of her. I don't know. I just kind of feel like snipers are really, really hard to notice.
Yeah, I imagine. Like...
Especially in the future.
Yeah. I feel like it's possible that, like, he just got away with it because the prequels in general were kind of, like, a little bit poorly written. Like, I don't know. But also I feel like, oh, is this a cutscene? Yeah, it is. I feel like in the original trilogy, right?
Yeah.
Jedis were very kind of, like, almost believable. They didn't, like, they had some special abilities, but they weren't, like, super powered.
Jumpy, wumpy, bumpy, bumpy, wumpy.
And then in, like, the prequels, and even a little bit in the new one, they kind of did things that, like, what? The Force shouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah. Like the stupid jumpy, spinny motion fights.
Yeah, some of that stuff.
That looked so lame.
I mean, a little bit of jumping I could accept, like if they could jump like 10 feet or something like that, but like when they're doing like triple somersaults and like twirly flips and like jumping off like 500-foot cliffs and then like landing or something, it's like,
acrobat gymnastics in a live volcano.
Yep. Oh, this place is fun. So I came around here, and oh, god dang it, level 36. Okay, I'm just gonna jump.
That looks like those plants from Zelda.
So there's this big, mysterious ship type thing over here, right?
That looks like a skeleton.
So I went over to check that out, and the thing is that if you get too close to it, it pops up, and it's like this giant monster.
It kind of looks like a being.
Yeah, I thought it was like a crashed ship or something. I was like, ooh, what's this? Is it treasure? And then it got up and immediately wiped out all of my buddies. The only reason I survived its first attack is because the second I saw it come up out of the water and start moving, I was like, I'm out of here.
What level is it?
Like 60.
Wow.
And it's like one of those boss monsters, too. Like the tyrants.
Story-driven?
Well, not like story-driven, but it's, there's a lot of monsters that are like above the normal monsters.
Yeah, like the Gold King ones,
They call them
right?
tyrants, yeah. We had to fight one of them.
Oh, I just let another one rip.
Oh, man. I hope somebody appreciates what I'm going through for the sake of their entertainment.
Chang's farts.
It's good food, though.
It is. It's so good. But it's a Mongolian grill.
Mm-hmm.
So it's yummy, yummy, yummy meat, noodles, and sauces. But usually after you eat it, about 5 hours afterward, you get these nasty, horrible death farts. It doesn't hurt, but they smell like
it hurts
death.
your friends.
Yeah. And when I let it rip, I think to myself, yeah, that's my fart. But anybody around me like, oh my god, did something crawl up your butt and die?
I'm actually a little bit fortunate in that regard that my nose doesn't work so well most of the time. So
I'll just wave it towards you then.
I don't wave it towards me.
I'll just up one cheek and just let you get the full frontal assault of my fart.
No, don't do it.
But yeah, Star Wars missiles. If they could attach a couple lightsabers, or even like one big one on the tip of a missile, that would totally destroy it.
We already covered that.
I know, but I'm just, why not?
I don't know. Oh yeah, see, here's a tyrant guy. They get their own cool music. This guy's only 14 though. I think I might be able to take him. I'm gonna give it a shot. Could be a bad idea.
You can do it! I think I brought this up earlier, but, you know I'm a video game collector.
Mm-hmm.
Others might not. I'm a video game collector. I learned early on in my collection phase that you never really know which games are going to be super sought after or super rare. It's really hard to tell. I've learned certain things, like usually the imported RPGs or ones that were not very big.
Yeah.
And I learned it because when the first Xenoblade Chronicles came out for the Wii...
Oh, yeah.
With Project Rainfall, it came out, I think it was like $60. And I thought to myself, I'll just wait till it goes down in price and I'll get my own copy. It never went down in price.
Yeah.
In fact, there was a limited amount of copies that were actually shipped to the United States. And it only went up in price.
Yep.
And I didn't realize that until I went to the store and saw it for like $80.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, well, that's more than I wanted to pay for it. And I think it was both you and I tried to get it online. It was like $160 or something like that.
I think it was like at least 120 when I looked. I don't know about 160, but...
And I realized just the other day that being a video game collector is a lot like playing the stock market.
Yep.
Because you never really know which stocks are going to rise or fall or which ones are going to be good. I got to it when I tried to find a copy of The Devil's Third for the Wii U. It's an action game that was worked on by the guy who did Ninja Gaiden.
Yep.
I remember, I think it was not this year, but last year. No, this is last year. Last year.
2014?
Yeah. Or one of the E3s, Nintendo showed the videos for this, and they were kind of all excited about it. And all of a sudden it dropped off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
And it was almost not even brought to the United States. But there was a big controversy because they completely forgot about it. There was no publicity at all about it. And then finally here in December, it kind of squeaked in.
Yeah.
And with no ads, no nothing whatsoever, just kind of like Okay, yeah, it's here. But we're not going to tell you. And immediately overnight, it became impossible to find.
Yeah, so I heard.
And that was one that I was kind of wanting to try. And I figured, yeah, you know, it won't be that hard to come across. Overnight, in one day, it jumped to like almost over $100 per title.
Uh-huh.
And that was used.
Yeah.
But I actually found a copy. Really lucky, I was able to snag one from a
oh, hold on, this is important.
video game site. Not, I lost my train of thought.
Oh, wait, never mind, this isn't important. I hate this guy. He's another goofball, but...
Is he Kratos?
What do you want to do?
Oh, wow. It's selfless. I'm not that much of a dick. It's Kratos?
Not really. I mean, I assume you're referencing, Tales of Symphonia.
Yeah.
But Kratos wasn't that bad.
It was a Playboy.
Oh, you're thinking of not Kratos. Kratos
Oh,
was the cool guy
yeah,
at the beginning. You're
Kratos.
thinking of,
The
oh, man, can't
stupid
remember
other,
his
the
name.
stupid other chosen.
Looked like a girl.
Yeah.
Oh.
Didn't it start with a K as well?
I don't think so. I think it started with Z. It was Zelos.
Zelos. That
No.
was it.
I mean, you guys can hear this guy's voice.
Yes, of course. No one purchased my wares quite often. They're
He always talks like that.
suckers.
Like a douche? Sounds like a hipster. That's what he sounds like.
Yeah, a little bit. But, yeah, he knows a lot of, like, human analogies and always gets them wrong. So, what do you want to do?
Disagree.
Say the wildlife is hostile?
Yeah.
Well, creatures here are hungry. Yes, granted.
Gentle disposition, my butt.
Oh, they said butt.
I think they say worse words than butt.
But butt is funny.
It's true, butt is pretty funny.
My butt.
If that's a reference, I don't get it.
No, I was just saying my butt, and
Oh.
then butt, and then laughing because butt is funny.
Okay. I mean, you said it in a funny voice, so I thought maybe there was a character who said that at one point.
No. Ass caves? That's not as funny as butt.
By the way, Elle, you seem to speak our language quite well.
Well, yeah, most of it.
Otherwise, you're a douche.
What a treasure trove.
Alright, so
Is
just...
he like half British and half something else?
I don't know. But for the record, we're here to collect a piece of the life hold. That important, super important device.
That we forgot about?
Well,
So the light bulb?
I mean, you probably forgot about it because you
Yeah.
haven't been playing the game, but
Can we take a look at this turret?
that's why I'm reminding you
Okay.
that we're here for the life hold. It's super important.
Thanks.
And so he found it, and he studied it, and he learned a lot of American stuff. And now he wants to hang out.
This is library.
Let me see.
Yeah, screw that guy. Let's go back to talking about video games.
Okay.
But yeah, Devil's Third.
Mm-hmm.
I
had
got
trouble
it.
finding it. It
I
got
got it.
expensive.
Yeah, I got it really expensive. I got lucky enough to find it on a
Entire ship was stored
game site that sold games for a new copy for $60.
aren't very high.
Reasonable price for a new game.
Yeah, whereas Amazon was on for like 120.
Mm-hmm.
So I got that. I've got it, but when it came, it wasn't
Still a really
a new copy.
Mm-hmm.
It was new as in the fact that it hadn't been played before, but it was also new in the fact that it had been opened.
Hmm.
And it had one of those little stupid stickers that keep the case shut, like it was on display or something.
Oh, yeah?
It hasn't been played, but it was opened and out of the shrink wrap and everything.
Hmm.
So I was kind of hoping to keep, since I realized that one was so hard to come by, I was kind of hoping to keep that one in the wrapping. But it came to me out of the wrapping, so
Well, in a way, like, I don't know. For me, I can understand why, as a collector, you might want rare things to be in mint condition. But I also feel like as far as games go, it's like, if you can't play it, then it, like, loses a lot of its value, in my opinion. So it's
Yeah,
like, what's
well-
the point of owning a game if you're not gonna play it?
Yes.
So,
I was very much like that when I first started collecting. Like, oh, I hope I won't become the guy that never opens games.
Uh-oh.
But if I come across one that... Are you going to die with this one?
I don't know, he's 15. I just got a checkpoint, though.
You got
so.
killed by the 12, though.
The 12 guy was probably more dangerous. Oops.
But yeah, I realized that I'm becoming that guy. Especially when I can... Because I've learned more about the collecting.
Uh-huh.
I can tell, okay, this one is most likely to become one that is sought after because there wasn't very much printed, or it's a type that jumps up in price a lot, or maybe if I'm not even really that interested in playing it, but I want it for my collection.
Sure.
Like, Bravely Default.
Mm-hmm.
That one, I got the collector's edition of that one. It's still in the case.
Yeah.
All wrapped up and everything. I'm really tempted to open it because I want to look at the art book.
Yeah, I bet.
But I think last time I looked it up, it was going for $200.
That's not surprising.
And I got it for $70. But yeah, it's you'll learn little tips and tells when you become a collector for a while.
Sure.
And the fact that Devil's Third jumped up like almost double in price after one day, I was kind of hoping for a brand new copy.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I get lucky enough to find a used one, I'd probably pick that one up too.
Yeah.
But no, it was new but opened. I haven't been able to play that one yet though because my Wii U's over here.
Yeah, well, that's because your file's on this Wii U.
I know. Also, Muramasa's on here.
Yep. Well, that's what I was saying. We could do it on my Wii U. You just wanted save data,
Yeah.
so...
I didn't know how much I would get into it though.
Yeah.
Like this one, I'm kind of losing interest in, but I don't know. I kind of liked Muramasa.
Well, we'll be doing more of it,
Yeah.
so...
I remember
It's kind of fourth Wally, though, so...
playing it on my own. I played a little bit
Mhm.
up to like the first boss. I'm like, okay, it's pretty, but
Yeah,
playing it with a buddy and talking about it,
sure.
I'm like, this is a lot more fun now.
I feel like that's the way of a lot of games, though. I feel like that's basically how I felt a lot about things, like even like Skyrim and stuff. I didn't play that one with a friend, but like I felt like that was kind of the deal, right? It's like if you play a game that you like, it's like I want to do this with friends. So. All right, so next time on Operation Pixel.
You're gonna smell it.
Next time.